crisis for AK Party and Tayyip Erdogan's government. And in two cases, Kurdish political movement was not so active. In Gezi, they were in Gezi, but they didn't really intervene into the situation. And as you remember, the police forces from Diyarbakir were sent to Ankara. And normally, the police are sent from the west to the southeast, but in Gezi movement, these police forces and police vehicles, etc., were sent from Diyarbakir to the west. So that was the first time. That's a incredible issue. And it showed that in Gezi movement, in Gezi resistance, Kurdish political movement didn't use the crisis as a blackmailing instrument to the state. And as a whole, I can sum up that they had to stay. And they were active, but not too much. Their activity was not corresponding to their forces. If, as we have witnessed in these days, if Kurdish political movement were active like 10 days ago, I think that Gezi resistance would be a really nightmare, a total nightmare for the government. So they have. And at the second issue, when Fethullah Gülen community challenged very hardly the government with this investigation of bribery in last December, Abdullah Öcalan openly took the side of government and condemned his attack as a coup d'etat. And he said that we are against this coup d'etat. He is against the Gülen community. By especially CHP, main opposition party, collaborated with the Gülen movement, the Kurdish political movement. They took the side of the government because they were negotiating with this government. And the other opposition party were not and are not still offering any other alternative for the resolution to Kurdish political movement. So AK Party is not the best, but is unique alternative for Kurdish political movement for a reconciliation and for a solution. So, but in two cases, we observed that Kurdish political movement didn't exploit the weakness of the government. And I refer again my interview with Cemil Bayık. He said that, especially with this December issue, investigation issue, he said to me that we behaved with the responsibility. We didn't exploit the weakness of this party. If we wished, we could do this. You can realize, for example, during all of this issue, all of this allegation of the bribery, etc., all of this recorded conversation of the Prime Minister, etc., all of among the scandals which are coming very rapidly and very quickly, and if PKK was attacking some army, etc., in southeast, in the mountains, etc., that would be another catastrophe. But they didn't do this. And they twice helped the government. But government refused to help this movement in Kobani. So this is the big deception for Kurdish political movement. It is sure that the government cannot openly and directly help YPG people in Kobani because they are connected to PKK directly. But they could find some other ways of helping these people against ISIS. And if they have done this, it would be very helpful for the peace process. And Kurds, who have a big lack of confidence vis-à-vis the state, might say that after this assistance in Kobani, might say that, oh, really, we are brothers and sisters with Kurds. But instead, state didn't help, and so many non-Kurds groups, people, etc., they really appreciated ISIS against during their fight against PKK, and they've seen in ISIS as a revenger of their feud, of their blood feud with PKK. And I think that ISIS, in general, in every issue, ISIS have a really very important strategical intelligence mind, and they are really very clever in the strategy. And I think that by attacking PKK so hardly, they are also investing on the feeling of Turkish people, some Turkish people, of course, and they want to win their heart and mind while attacking PKK. So you can see so many people, and including secular-minded people, but who are dislike PKK, and they applaud ISIS because ISIS are killing PKK people. So this is really very strange issue, and I think it would be better that I stop here, maybe, because there are so many things to say. Maybe the good thing is letting the word to the floor and discussing and asking for question and go on with this question, okay?